I will try to do this as quick as I can because I know people don't like multiple parts. I used to follow Danesh because I did think that what he was doing would end up bringing change, but it has been over 2 years and things are just getting worse. I came across a video in my feed November 2021 where he was incessantly harassing this woman, accusing her of awful things and showing no proof to it. And as somebody that had followed Danesh, he usually brings proof. I was speaking up, trying to support her, and I got a message of warning in my inbox for doing so. Fast forward, end of December 2021, this same person that was being harassed by him was in a live, very visibly upset and speaking of harassment that she had been receiving, and it was very concerning. I had followed the creator hosting the live from the night before because she was very warm and receptive and encouraging and helpful to the person in crisis. So I saw her live on my feed the next day, and that's where I found out that this person had attempted their life. I ended up doing a deep dive of everything just to see the extent of it, and I was disgusted by grown adults with so many followers doing what they did. A nurse threatened to contact CPS because this person was expressing that they were having unaliving thoughts. There were cartoon images made by Danesh with this person's face and mocking in an attempt to sell merch. Just all sorts of horrific things. This creator had like 7,000 followers, and this big group of creators was just bullying her. And so when she came back to the app, I tried to warn her about the person that had messaged me that was pretending to be her friend, but was obviously not, based on what they said to me. I started supporting her and others, and I have since witnessed him go after an Indigenous woman and contact her job to make her lose it for accidentally liking a comment, using white supremacist tactics against a Black man, Janti, invalidating Omaha Oracle's story of stalking and harassment, mentioning Coco Briscoe. His cronies have been non-stop harassing us simply for speaking up ever since, until he finally doxed me in November of 2022. He took my YouTube comment and used it as an excuse to find my Facebook. Part 2, sorry, I woke up super stuffy, so excuse my overall voice, but yeah, so he dug up my Facebook for a comment I made on YouTube. I know people love to have the evidence first off, so here's the proof. Here's the comment I made. It wasn't anything nasty. It was just in disagreement. And I still think that's the truth. Do people need to be held accountable? Yes. Is this the proper way to do it? No. There's him doxing me. I blurred out information along with my child's picture that was on the side. And my Facebook was private, save for maybe a couple things, including missing children and apparently that post that he dug up. Because again, at one point I had thought that what he was doing would bring about change, but it hasn't. Again, just showing that he specifically used that comment. My TikTok, my Facebook, my YouTube are not connected to one another. So he dug for this information, which is why it's so disturbing. But here's that account. This is not me. All the blocked off information was personal information that was also searched for and not included in my Facebook. That's a video that they took from my page. That video there is a fake account of me having a conversation with a fake account of somebody else that they've made. These fake accounts have been everywhere, harassing multiple people. Here's me asking Dr. Nala, how can we help? And one of his minions was right in there doxing me again. This is just in my saved screenshots. This is an example of one of the fake accounts that have multiple videos up of people he dislikes. They decided to diagnose me with borderline personality disorder, and I wasn't aware any of them had psychological degrees. Those are just a few examples of the harassment I personally have endured. I've done nothing except for speak up and try to help amplify voices of those that have been harassed by him. I've seen fake accounts house Jonty's information before Danish put it on his platform. I've seen fake accounts where they took Rai Rolt's old information and were pretending to be him. It's a constant thing. And nobody should be afraid to speak up and endure this level of harassment simply for speaking up. I didn't do anything caught on camera. I didn't say anything awful. I just spoke up and tried to help others amplify their voices. This is what happens when you disagree with him. Thank you for listening.